Monday. We're off to school because we have a field trip.
Yes.
Just dropped off sister, and now we're going to school. He has a field trip, so he's here early today. We're going to the zoo. Of course, it's ugly and muggy out. Now I'm questioning if I should have brought a bigger jacket. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. Giraffes are cool, right?
There's not a baby giraffe over there.
The babies are big.
Where? He see you from here. He see you.
Yeah, say hi, giraffe.
Hi, Daddy Giraffe. Hello.
Teacher Appreciation Day, and I was trying to think of something to send to the daycare because, yes, oh my god, I don't even know what she's whining about, but this has been nonstop all weekend. As soon as I get home, what, Avery? What do you want to go upstairs for? Nobody's upstairs. Mommy's iPad is down here. Look, it's right over there when you were eating dinner. This has just been nonstop, this like whininess. It's just, I can't. What are you gonna go upstairs for? Go finish eating. And then I ignore her. This Phoenix got this at the zoo. Last year they got like a beaver. This is like a fish. It looks a little scary. He didn't like it. I'm gonna ignore her now, so hopefully you guys can ignore her too. Anyway, I printed this out. It says nothing to do but appreciate you. Love Avery and Phoenix. Love Phoenix and Avery. I wrote thank you. You see how she screams like a crazy girl? And then for Phoenix's teachers at school, I'm going to give them this. Not the principal, but it says my teachers, the palm, the A, and then I have lip balms in here. I seriously don't know what to do with this kid anymore. Like, he will do everything and anything to annoy Avery on purpose, and like, he doesn't stop. I tell him I'm gonna hit him, I'm going to put him in timeout, I'm gonna take away his iPad, I'm gonna do everything, and nothing stops him. He's there laying down. She was crying for me. She stops crying for me, and she'd be fine, but he keeps on bothering her. He keeps saying, do you want to go? And he knows that she screams every time he says that, so he starts with his fingers in his ear and he says, do you want to go? And then look how she screams, because he keeps on, and it's like, I don't know who is in the wrong, her for just being so sensitive and screaming, or him for just keeping on and keeping on and keeping on and keeping on. Like, it even annoys me because it's like, just stop. Like, why? Or he keeps on, girl power, because he knows that she gets mad when he says girl power because he's a boy, and he says, we tell him boy power and her girl power, and he'll say girl power on purpose to annoy her, and then he just keeps on. I tell him in the monitor, I'm like, Phoenix, stop. I'm gonna go give you Pop out. And he's like, okay. Like, he just doesn't care. And it's like, there's just no punishment there's no punishment that works with him. Nothing. No matter what I tell him, he just keeps doing things to annoy her. And then this happens. She just becomes overly whiny and like overly dramatic. And it's just like, the cause and the effect, and I don't know who's worse. Like, what's worse, getting him to stop, or getting her to stop whining so much over the simplest things? But obviously she doesn't know how to ignore somebody. Like, she's 2, but he's gonna be 5. He should understand, yes, he has autism, but he knows that he's doing it, and he knows that he's annoying her, and that's what he wants. Like, and this is what I have to deal with until I get so upset that I go in there to cut it out, and then I'm stuck in there forever. If he would just stop, she would fall asleep. But he keeps on and keeps on and keeps on. It's so frustrating. This is where I wish they had 2 separate rooms, because he just keeps on. I love him to death, but I can't stand when somebody just does something and continues to do it knowing that they're purposely annoying somebody, and they just continue and continue and continue, and the person's telling them stop. Like, that's a form of bullying. And I know he's little and he's not, but that's a form of it. Like, the person's telling you to stop doing something and you don't stop. You just continue to do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until they snap and do something crazy to you. And I don't want him to end up being that kid who does that, who just doesn't know when to stop and keeps on. But that's what he does, and he gets a thrill out of it. And it's like, I don't know what to do. It's so frustrating. I just had to vlog that because I was gonna go crazy. And she's still crying. I just put the volume down. And it's like, hopefully he'll fall asleep, because I know he'll fall asleep before her, because he doesn't have a nap and he had a long day at the zoo, so he should be knocked out by now, but he's just too busy annoying her. Look, and she's still crying. Buddy? What happened?
Daddy's here.
Oh, why are you so excited? You were so you ran over to me and you said, Daddy's here.
Daddy's here.
Let me see. Are you happy?
Yes.
You love your daddy?
Yes.
Oh, and who else is here?
There's Daddy's car next to Mommy's car.
Yeah, but who's daddy with? He's with
Avery.
Are you happy that Avery's here?
Yes.
I ran out of dish soap last night. I thought I had another bottle in there and I didn't. Last night. And I only had this pan left. And then this morning there was a couple things from the morning from the kids' breakfast and mostly utensils. And then I cooked dinner today and from lunches. So I just got back from the store with dish soap, and now I have to wash all of this plus that. So this is just where is it? Oh yeah, I put it away already. This is what I bought. So that we don't run out. I always have an extra one. I always buy it when it's getting low, but I think when I went to Walmart, I went to a different Walmart this weekend and I couldn't find it, and then I forgot about it. So this is what happened. Good morning, happy Thursday. It is 8:02. I'm sitting in my car just enjoying this silence because it's been a hectic few days. Actually, this morning wasn't that hectic. Avery last night, she started coughing and spit up a little bit, so she ended up sleeping in bed with both of us. Normally John sleeps on the couch when she sleeps in bed, but she wanted him there next to her, so they fell asleep while I was watching TV downstairs, and then I came upstairs and fell asleep. I was literally like on the edge of the bed because how she sleeps, and so it wasn't a good night for me. But she woke up kind of okay, and then when I dropped her off at daycare, she was like upset. Like, she started crying. I don't know why. I don't know if like she wanted to do something, and I don't know. Like, to get out of the car, she got mad that Phoenix got out first, but then I carried her and she was fine. But then once we got into the daycare, there was other kids there and they opened the door. So I don't know if she wanted to open the door first, if that's what ticked her off, because she wouldn't talk. She was just crying, like whining. So the teacher took her and then I just left. So I found a parking spot. Thursdays is hard to find parking. I put up a video yesterday about my nails. If you haven't, go check that out. I'm working on a morning routine. All that should be out already. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I feel tired. So happy Friday Junior, because tomorrow is Friday, Cinco de Mayo. Oh, she comes in like a wrecking ball. Hi! Whoa! Whoa! Look at that crazy hair! Party's here! Hi! Oh, nice to see you too.
No.
And it begins.
She's in there.
Happy Friday. Daddy's taking the babies to school today, to daycare. See you guys later, okay?
You do a car ready.
Yeah, it's raining. I love you. There's my handsome fella. Hi guys, I have no idea what I vlogged this week, but I don't even know what I vlogged, but I did put out other videos, so make sure you go check that out. I have a morning routine up that, did I put that up? Pretty sure I did. I have a morning routine up that was okay, wasn't like in depth, but it was pretty good. And then, what else did I put up? Oh, a nail review. I just took those off, and I don't know, but I did put up other videos this week, but I hardly vlogged. I think, I don't even know, this week was just a blur. But it's Friday. I just finished cleaning up here, and I'm about to give the kids a bath. It is 7:20, and I wanted to tell you guys real quick, I posted it on my Facebook, but do you remember those, if you've been watching my vlogs, the little like Target cards? They had the Target cards for kids, and my kids loved them. It only was bad when we went and they only had one, or they wouldn't have any, and then the kids would be walking around, they see other kids with it, and it's like, I want that one, and there wasn't enough because it was like a trial thing. Anyway, they took them out because a lot of parents were complaining about them, and so they stopped doing it. But we loved it, and I made a whole vlog about it, like showing them playing with it and everything. And so on Inside Edition, they interviewed, I think, the mom blogger who was the one who like made this big blog about how she hated them and they were horrible and all this. They interviewed her, and they put clips from my vlog. So we were on Inside Edition, the kids were on it, and my voice, you hear me saying don't hit anybody. And it's funny because I loved those little Target cards, but the Inside Edition interviewer post or section was about not liking them, but they took my clip from my video, but I loved them, so I just thought that was funny. I will link it down below, or just look up Inside Edition Target carts, mini carts or something like that, and you'll see the kids are in it in 2 clips. They're in it, and you hear me talking. It's so funny. So I just thought that was funny, because we actually were for those carts. Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick. I've been having allergies. It is just crazy. Today at work, they had a breakfast for the Teachers Appreciation, the PTO, and then we ordered lunch because it was Cinco de Mayo. And yeah, and I also had half a cup of coffee. If anybody knows, I do not drink coffee. I wish I did because I need the caffeine and energy, but I don't really like the taste of it. But however, I've been like, so since I gave coffee, they had a bunch of coffee. One of the girls made me a cup, and I put 2 creams and 4 sugars, and it was tolerable. I could drink it, but I drank about half of it, and I was getting a headache. So they all were like, all right, just stop because maybe it's too much for you. And then when I came home, I was super sleepy, so I don't know. But yeah, that was huge. Also, my sister sent me an early birthday gift. My birthday is this month on May 20th, and my sister from Florida, I just got this in the mail today. I need to text her. I haven't texted her. It's a charm for my my charm bracelet thing. It's like the Pandora bracelet, but it's not the Pandora bracelet. And it's an apple, and it's an apple because of Snow White, the whole apple thing, and because now I'm a teacher's assistant, and you know how like teachers and the whole apple thing. So I have mentioned I wanted it, and she sent it to me, so I have to add it to my thing. Thank you, sis, if you were watching. Super cute, so I'm very excited. Got my first birthday gift. So anyways, I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hear a lot of Legos being played with downstairs, so probably a big mess I'm gonna have to clean up, but I'm gonna go get the kids, give them a bath, and I'm thinking about laying down with them because I'm so tired. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and week and day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you guys in my next video.